Make sure things are muted. Cool. Okay. So, what's up, everybody? I am Martian Cat, and welcome to my stream of Atomfall. I am community manager for Real Women in Gaming, and one of the stream team members, obviously. Last we played was a couple weeks ago, and I ended up in a druid camp with some not so friendly druids. We will try to avoid those folks today. All right, I'm gonna let me do something here. Let's see if that is good, or if that'll work for us. Oop. Move that back. Move this down. Okay. Should be a little better. Then I'll change the transparency on it. Transparency, where are you? I've been looking for you everywhere. There it is. There. I think that's a little better. Yeah, there we go. Cool. We already talked to her. She is one of the vendors in town. She gave us some good information. So now we just got to find a lead and track it. Open leads. Let's see. Atomic batteries. Mother Jago. Oh, that might take us back into the druid territory if we do that. Another one of them doors. Enter the interchange from Casterfell Woods. The rumored entrance location has been marked on the map. Ooh. Then there's atomic batteries. Explore the castle in Casterfell Woods for an atomic battery. The castle is a dangerous area. The mad druids flooded through the sewer. Vicky says they went and destroyed a convoy from the outside, looted it for all it's worth, batteries and all. I don't know. What do you think? Suggestions?
Well, check out all the doors you can.
Okay.
Including the ones you're not told about and the ones that don't show up on the map until you get close to.
Okay.
There are things out there that you'll find that won't appear on the map until you find them. Cellars, there are secret bunkers, there's all kinds of things to find if you just go.
Okay. Thank you, Jingo. Let's see. Casterfell Woods. Thinking let's try one of these doors, and we'll track that. Even though with the maps in this game, it's just kind of like, huh, you know.
Maps are actually pretty good.
You think so?
They're not bad. Once
I'm listening.
you start unlocking things on it and get to navigating, I mean, it shows you everything you're going to encounter.
Right. That's fair.
You can zoom in on it too.
Okay. On the map? Yeah, like that? Well, it looks like if we just go up this road over here, it should lead us to a village.
Any place there's a drawing like that, what looks like a culvert there or a cave or something,
Yeah.
there's probably an actual something there.
Yeah, the sewer entrance we've been in before. We were there. Convoy wreckage. That's kind of far. There was a marker over there. Well, I don't know what happened to it. Entrance to the interchange. You know what? Let's go towards this village. And then we'll head towards the mission area. I feel the caffeine kicking in. Thank you, Jingo, for the coffee. It's mighty tasty. Alright. You remember like drawing stuff like this like when you were in high school, baby?
Yeah.
What?
Gilroy was here.
I just like that it says what? Because I say that too. Like, what? What was that? No army. That's what it says. Pistol ammo. We'll take that.
Attention.
Oh, Wyndham Village.
Under the authority of the quarantine protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the penal charter will be severely punished.
Wyndham Village is actually a lot of fun. So that's the interchange, right? That way. We've gone a long way on this map. The bunker is way down here, and we're way up here. We covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, the maps aren't actually all that big.
Yeah, I guess so. But it just seems like, wow, we've really covered a lot, you know? But this is only one part of the map, right? You know, I know there's like other.
This is only one map. There is Slattendale. Mm-hmm. There is the forest. There is the mine area. There is the city. There is the sewers. And, well, there is the interchange that is its own map, and it's a big one.
Yes.
And then there's the actual power plant. Eventually, you get to go there.
Oh, okay.
And it is another big one.
Okay. Well, I know about Wyndham Village, which is actually a pretty cool little story area in itself. So we will continue on. This game has only been out for like what, about a month? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like the story. I don't feel like it's one of those games that you could really rush through. Because I feel like you'd miss some stuff if you try to rush through it. You know?
It definitely has some replay value too.
Hmm. An outlaw's note contains a map to an interchange door in Casterfell Woods.
The interchange is under quarantine. Please vacate the premises for your own safety.
Well, this must be where the door opens at, right here.
Warning, the interchange is under quarantine. Please vacate the premises for your own safety.
You don't think this door is going to open from this side, huh?
Warning, the interchange is under quarantine.
It's not looking like it.
Vacate the premises for your own safety.
Oh yeah, I have to go up in here to open it. I don't think we need tons of canned meat. There. Good, that at least freed us up a little bit.
Warning, the interchange is under quarantine. Please vacate the premises for your own safety.
Your work here is vital. It is also secret.
Warning,
Box
the
clever,
interchange
keep
is under
mum.
quarantine. Please vacate the premises for your own safety.
I wonder how long this recording has been, going on.
Access denied. Unauthorized personnel may not, under any circumstances, enter the... Access granted. The interchange.
I like that they got the door sparking as you go through it, because that's what happened. It would happen. Metal scraping on things.
Yeah, the graphics detail and the texture. This game is just beautiful looking.
F off, bats. Ah, okay. I have no idea what I just did. I pulled a lever for something. Requires a site office key. Strange noises from below. Nope, can't break the glass. Even though I think you should be able to. I forgot to how to turn on the light, your flashlight. I know it was something weird. Ah, there we go. Safety is everyone's concern. No power to that door. Robotics. Pretty sure there's gonna be no power to this door. Okay. So we're gonna have to climb through. Or climb under. Here. It's really eerie that there is like no sound. There's no one here, you know? It's so weird. Alright, so no power to these doors.
Access granted. Central processor.
Okay. Central processor. Oh no.
Everything depends upon the interchange. It must live again. And then Oberon must die. Oberon must.
That's not ominous or anything. Bootstrap system terminal.
Interchange bootstrap system online. Activating infrastructure. Assessing. Data stores offline. Central processor offline. Facilities offline. Project sectors offline. Please re-establish atomic power from data stores to central processor at your earliest convenience.
Okay. So that's where our mission is over there. Let's see, central processor is offline. Atomic batteries. Explore the construction site at the back of robotics for the site office key. The site manager wants me to keep a log while he's gone to check the construction site. It's so quiet and we're trapped just the same as we were yesterday. It was the day the power went out, and the quarantine cut us off from the others, and then nothing. How long has it been? Months? I heard strange noises again from below. The site is blocked off from up here, so boss had to go through robotics lab. I know he's not coming back. He took the site off his key and I'm so hungry. We built all this for the scientists and for what? Ooh. That sounds like fun. It's kind of chilly in here, so let me grab my blanket. There we go. Let's see, robotics is this way. Or does that mean that robotics is upstairs?
If you want to know robotics, look at your. Are you in the interchange? Look at your map.
Yes, I am.
Look at your map.
I am looking at the
Oh,
map.
it's not showing you. The robotics is, I believe, in the south central portion, and you know, I'm not absolutely certain. I know that to the right is nothing.
Sorry.
But before you even get into the lower robotics, you're going to have to get into the upper robotics, which is you're still a ways off from.
Oh, okay.
There are several ways into the interchange, and each one unlocks a little bit of it until you eventually get it all unlocked.
Okay.
And there doesn't seem to be really side quests in this. What seem to be side quests all kind of connect back around to the main story somehow.
I'm pretty sure this is where we came in. Well, that's a long way down. Okay. Alrighty, I had to figure out something because walking around in circles is gonna make me dizzy. So.
Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. Sure it came
Careful.
from this way.
There might still be about.
Don't do it.
I find you. Just do it.
Wounded.
Watch out, you'll be alright.
Shooting.
Woo! I'm fighting.
Let's see what's going on.
You're dead. You hear me? Dead.
Whoa.
Bloody right.
Quickly, quickly.
I'll take a shot.
Must be this way. Out here. They've done a runner.
Let's go have a look. Now here.
I'm shooting.
They've had it away.
I'll go and see what's what.
Are you gonna crawl under here? Go ahead.
They've gone.
Oh, I was about to say. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think you will. Nice try, though. Let the music calm down a little bit. And then we'll go back out. That was at least 3.
I don't know you. Don't you go asking for trouble, or you'll get it. Best keep a lookout just in case.
Christ!
Oh, did she see me?
Is that it? Did I scare them off?
I'm taking a shot.
Help me!
Careful.
I'm bleeding.
Get it loaded.
He was just perfect height for me to stab him in the face.
Reloading.
You're such a bad shot, my guy.
I'm firing.
Damn it! A body.
You what?
It's one of us.
Shoot
Whoop.
empty.
You
Reloading.
can't hide from me.
Right, you. Ah, where's me ammo? Bloody right.
You'll die for one. Help!
Not while I got fancy feet, ma'am. Nope. Don't really need the bomb, because I will blow myself up immediately. Food. Eat. Eat. I'm thinking they just showed up because I had been in here for some time. Okay, so no climbing that way. That's barbed wire over there. This little bit of fence, you should be able to climb that. That's kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. It's chain link, really? Well, I don't know. I don't think that the interchange is really where we need to be right now.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Best to explore the wilderness areas as much as possible first.
Yeah, because I'm like, obviously I'm not getting anywhere here. You birds. We're already here by this village, so we might as well go here.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the quarantine protocol.
Every one of the wilderness areas has a door into the village.
Okay, so
it connects to pretty much everywhere else.
Charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
okay, I've been in there.
know why we're hanging around. We've had all the brute nailed down already.
Let's see. Hey, Merle, how you doing? Doing good, doing good. Happy Saturday. Oh, he saw me. What? Whoa! Yeah. Yes. The ferals are a problem. Ah, crap. I like this game, you know. It's definitely more open world, so for me personally, I like stories that just kind of unfold, and I don't mind if it's on rails, with this one, it's a lot of, wandering around and figuring it out, which for some folks, I'm sure they enjoy that. Not me so much. I don't really like open. I like open world to a point, Control's easy to pick up. The story is actually interesting when you start getting the bits and pieces of it.
That's why I say just go around, explore everything you can on the map, and as you find the things, they'll unfold. And the more you do that, the less you'll have to double track back over some things.
Filthy rats. Ugh. Yuck. So the other voice you hear is Jingo the Fool. He's Mr. Martian. No, no, no. Leave me alone, rats. Leave me alone. Water. Have I been over there? I think I've been over there. I feel like I came in that way. Ah! Buh! Oh my God. Okay, so that's another feral. This note is a series of barely legible scrawls. Change inside, never quiet. Not me, us, 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 us. Merle asked if it's like Fallout or not really. I would say yes. It is like Fallout if Fallout was more serious. That was Jingo's words, not mine. But yeah. Fallout without the camp. Because personally, I think Fallout would be a lot more stressful if it wasn't so campy. Or at least in Fallout 4 anyway.
I think they're all like that.
Are they all like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played a bit of Fallout 3, only it crashed before I ever got out of the vault every time I tried to play it. So.
Oh, crap. I forgot how to use the kick. I just died. I do. I like the campiness of Fallout. I think the campiness is really what is really the charm of Fallout, Oh my gosh. Bro's like, that startled even me. I'm like, yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh. I didn't even see them there. I just saw the The plant. Let me. Okay, about 45 minutes in. Hey, babe, can you send me a message with that in there, like 45 something, so I can go back and clip that. That was funny. Okay. All of a sudden, my brain shut down and I forgot how to use my kick. It was like, what? You know. Oh God. Was this where? Okay, yeah, this was where I was going. Okay. Shoot. I'm ready for you now.
I clipped it right before you started fighting that monster.
Got him. Like, I was ready that time. Not gonna get me twice. Oh, shoot. Ew. What? Why? You know things are bad when, you know, you see that a toilet has, like, is way overflowed and you still gonna use it anyway. Yeah, you know it's bad then. This was once a person. Oh, we're gonna get an SMG at some point? Okay, thank you. So BARD is a acronym that will come up quite a bit. It's the British Atomics Research Division. August 1957 official memo to all employees. The new Slatendale entrance to the interchange is now accessible to staff. The entrance can be found at grid reference 31.0, 77.8. Please note that construction work is still ongoing and caution using this entrance is advised. Okay. You'll probably hear me screaming a lot. I'm easily startled. Okay. We got that. Oh man, they give you a lot of ways to get around this place. I don't know. I think I might have seen everything I needed to see in here. Was in the bathroom. We went into this room, the bunks. That's the opposite side of the bunks. We went down this hallway. We went into this room. Oh, we have not. Oh, no. This is where we came in. Yeah. Okay, this is where we came in. So let's look this way first, and then we'll probably end up getting to bounce after that. There's a pencil. That's where the rats are. Yep, we've seen everything there is to see here. Because I don't think there was really anywhere to go after this. Tea! We are all turning now. Another top secret Bard document. Fisher turned fully. It only took a few days in the end. I've never seen anything like it. I had run through that moment what felt like a million times in my head, but as I raised that pistol to her head, I felt no shred of that imagined uncertainty. I pulled the trigger without a moment's hesitation and executed one of my oldest, dearest friends in cold blood. What's worse is that I do it again in a heartbeat. Maybe Alan was right after all. Perhaps he has an answer to all this horror. But he's not here to help us. I can't risk sending anyone to find him either. We're all turning now, some fast, some slow. We're all infected and I can't break quarantine. God knows how we made it out of medical, but somehow we managed to escape through the caves with all hell breaking loose. No one can understand how the containment protocols could have failed so completely. The consequences, if there was an atmospheric release, are unthinkable. For now, we have more immediate pressing concerns. Dr. Fisher is manifesting the early symptoms of primary exposure and infection, just as we've seen before in the test animals. We all know there's nothing we can do but wait and observe. Perhaps provide some measure of mercy at the end. The worst of it is that Fisher knows that too. Oof. Alright, so that is the gramophone that I turned on. That's where we came in. Don't think there was anything else to loot. We have auto-saved again. We got some stuff we could probably put in the pneumo. Alright. So we can heal. Okay. Okay. That a human can't just jump up like that is just so crazy to me. But here we are.
Don't do anything stupid. Let's just take a minute and cool down.
Sneaking around
There's
down
no
there.
need for violence.
Nobody's gonna be violent. You pay attention over there, I'll pay attention over here. No, there's a bridge up there that I hadn't noticed before. Ah, so annoying. I guess I think I'm playing Conan Exiles where I can climb on everything. Yours for a fair price. I, Molly Jowett, am starting a new business venture. I thought to myself, Molly, if you can reinvent yourself as a broker, then you can reinvent yourself as a property saleswoman. A fair place for a fair price. I've come by the key for this lovely concrete shelter. If you're wanting it, I'm selling. Come find me down the hill. Oh, so we'd have to talk to Molly again. No, we wouldn't. We got the key. Now entering the sewer tunnels. Barred from the other side.
Intruder sighted. We don't know what you intend. Swear I heard something. There you are. Carve them up. Hey,
What are you wearing?
anywhere. Come off it, you're fine, pa. Take this.
That's funny that when I climbed down the ladder on top of him, I knocked him off of it.
We don't remember. We cannot feel out your intent. Ah, some bugger playing with me. Ah, carve them up!
You're fine. Keep going. Firing. Must be this way. Dead body. Oh, I know him. I'll find you. No hiding from me.
Got him.
Are they still there?
Well, at least they're not bullet sponges. There's that. For those moments when you just can't be quick and quiet, you know? That's weird. Okay. That looks like how we came in, so we will go to Wyndham Village this way. Alright, so before we explore Wyndham Village, let me save this. Yeah, that one. That was what we were. And then I'll just take a break here for a moment, and then we will come back and continue into the village. I can unmute myself. Thanks for waiting. So hour 1 is down. We have more time. Jingo was just telling me about some characters that he was making for a game that he's running, and I hope he'll continue to tell me about it. So, go ahead. While I'm running around.
No, we were making characters for a game where supervillains are going to rule the world, and one of the players has a character that is Venom. It's Venom, like the Marvel character, only it's a female Venom that wants to be pretty.
Which I think is awesome.
And we have a character that's an evil Captain America.
Again,
with a
awesome.
shield. Yes. And then we have another character that is basically Kitty Softpaws from the Puss in Boots movie, a ninja assassin type.
It's cool. I like the, creativity of role players,
We have a speedster named Nitrous that has to actually huff nitrous to get his powers.
That's awesome.
We have an evil Disney princess called the Vermancer who can control pigeons and rats.
Oh, God. Vermancer. Yep, got it. It just hit me.
And I think my favorite character is the Necro Flanders.
That's hilarious.
Ned Flanders, Necromancer.
Ooh, that could hurt if we fall down that. So let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember,
We are in a brewery cellar in town, in a village where it is occupied by the military, and they have not yet seen me. I still wish you could, destroy stuff with your knife. I'm hitting a beer barrel. That should pop. Especially as old as this stuff is. Yuck! Nasty! You foul beasties! Alright. Learn Molotovs. Yes. Thank you. Skills. Let's see. Scavenging. Search bodies and containers faster. Charisma. Your items are worth more. That would be great. Disarming traps. Weapon throwing. Nah. Nah. So nothing is only worth 1. Okay. Oh, we'll have to wait. Kill the one they call Maisie. Show this evidence to the vicar or Captain Sims, or confront Morris Wick directly. Love eating random food that I find. Because I would never do that in real life. Boo. Captain Sims doesn't suspect a thing. Show this evidence to Captain Sims or confront Morris directly. Sisters and brothers, I'm making headway in Wyndham. The protocol imposes harsher restrictions by the day, and it wears the villagers down. But the worse they get, the more they are willing to listen. I tell them of the purpose, of the voice in the soil. Some are weary, seeing how the captain brands us as corrupt and pagan, but others are receptive. When I can, I'll bring them to the woods to meet you. I hold the purpose safe and secret. The heathen that is their captain doesn't suspect a thing. To him, I'm just a humble shopkeeper. Thank you for your guidance. I look forward to the day I could join you and hear the voice for myself. Morris. Let's see. We have items to trade because actually Jingo bought me this game before it released, so it's the pre-order bonus. Okay. What's in here? Stuff. And things. Stuff and things. The training stimulants are what lets us get skills. Be ready to run. It's one thing to have made Molotov cocktails, but we have no idea if they work on robots. The Ruskies would chuck them into the engine vents on the Jerry Panzers, but now there's not like that on a robot. I think we need something more. Once we do it, there'll be a proper Barney if the Prody bastards find out. So try and find a machine that's on its own. Be ready to run if it don't work, though. Yep. Because I don't think, the military would take too kindly to you destroying their stuff or attempting to destroy their stuff without some type of repercussion. Okay, I think I've seen everything. We can leave now. Oh, that's a lot of whiskey. We'll take it. Okay. Oh, okay, that was that other room we were just in. Okay, we can leave now. I have not yet found the captain. The first time I played this game, I never found him, so I don't know where he is.
Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately. Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant.
Futz off there, rodents. Rodents. How many are you over there?
Sometimes rodents have a nest and you have to find it to get them to stop.
Ah!
Not always. They seem to be coming out of that building.
Oh, well.
That's it right there. Rats aren't a big threat unless you ignore them.
Almost fell off the side of the mountain there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They just ate that soldier! They just ate the soldier. Oh no! He was helping me. Oh, that's just... God. Oh, man. I feel bad now. He didn't deserve that. Interesting that they disappeared right then. What the actual? They're coming from somewhere else, but they're rats and they're just gonna show up. What building?
That burned out building right there.
Oh.
Right. One of those.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence treasonous and will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
Oh, over here? You're talking about? Ah, I see it.
Citizens of Wyndham, the woods are still off limits.
Oh, you can? I didn't know that.
You need to approach the woods for foraging. Request an escort at the village hall.
Not hard to destroy, you just have to find it.
Ah. That is just so freaky. Okay, we're gonna move on, because... That dude is rat food. There's nothing else I could do for him, so... Woo! Actually... Nah. Like, let's not let that be the last. You know? No. Well, let's see. What time was this one? 24. That was like a minute ago? Nah, we'll just do this. Yes, there. I'm like, no. That was a waste of a lot of time. Let's just bag it up. And resources, because I torched a lot of my Molotov stuff doing that. So.
Yeah, just go right at the nest so you can see.
Gotcha.
Or feed it to the baseball bat.
Oh, I do?
Bats work well on farm things.
Got it. Filthy rats. Whoop, too high, too high, too high, too high. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I wasted really good Molotov stuff on that, so let's just not.
Strangers may be dangers. If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as soon as possible to the controlling authority. Your vigilance can save lives.
Let's help this man out, because he's about to get swarmed.
Nothing here now.
Well, he survived. That was our good deed for the day. I just didn't want to see him die like that again. It was just like, oh god. That was so needless. You know, watching somebody get rat swarmed, that was just like, ugh. Buh. Pretty flowers. I want to take them. Thank you. Thank you for the tip on how to deal with the swarm stuff. Because that was sure getting on my nerve. There's a Cornish pasty on the ground. It's still good, right? Nah.
In a post-apocalypse,
yes,
everything goes. Is it a little shell? Break the moldy part off.
Exactly. There's a telly box.
You have done well. You have installed a battery. The interchange starts to live again. Search and you will find. Find more batteries. Install more batteries.
Okay.
Leave tomorrow if we could. civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blowed.
Huh. So we don't know where the voice is coming from, right? At least not yet.
No, I can tell you, maybe there's a way to discover what the voice is, but I didn't.
You. I see you. Not sure I like the look of you.
Follow Maisie's directions. It's been too quiet of late. Something is going on. Keep your eyes open for me as usual. If you spot one of them acting off, bring it to me, Reverend McHenry. Let's see. Past the mirror view, crossed the stream, went back to the ruins, entered that rat-infested cellar. What are you up to? Ahaha. Yes. So yeah, that's okay.
Come on,
Well, we already went to the
silly buggers. Not safe yet. One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blowed.
and we can't swim, if I remember right.
I'm not sure of that. I don't remember ever getting in water deep enough to test that theory. But I know there is one body of water somewhere in this game that has carnivorous fish in it.
The thing that I found was the leeches.
There's that too.
Buh.
Who the hell else am I supposed to consort with?
There's a gnome. Yeah, I mean they're little ceramic ones here on the ground. You'll see them here and there in town. Let's see, it's back to the hotel.
Just when the music was getting to.
It's the nuclear power plant over there across the river.
Get a move on, you lot. You're never gonna make your salvage quota arsing around like this.
What do you need all this sodding metal for anyway?
Somehow.
The artificer
Dunno how
needs it
yet,
for armor.
but
The
one
kit
day.
we used to keep you lot safe. So stop your flame and moaning and get on with it.
But look at this lot. You expecting Genghis bloody Khan or something?
Do as you're told, right?
Go and have a look what's beyond the perimeter if you want. Get a little taste maybe of what's out there. No? Thought not.
No, not trying to take down the villagers. They're not doing anything but living their lives.
If you just let us have a crack at the outlaws around here, we could get rid of them and take their supplies.
Citizens, it has come to my attention again that despite warnings, certain among you are still pursuing prohibited activities.
That must be the captain.
Certain barbaric pagan practices. Now, in normal times, I'm sure your local folklore and beliefs might all seem very quaint and harmless. But these are not normal times. This area is under martial law, and I will not tolerate your casual heresies. The next person we catch flouting this ban would be lucky if they just end up in internment. I would remind you that the protocol is here for a reason.
All gone mad.
It is here to be obeyed. Dismissed.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Keep it civilized.
Well,
No
new face.
trouble.
Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from? If you've wandered out there and survived, then you're doing better than most. But I'm sure there's more to you than that, eh? In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. Perhaps we can continue this little chat in the village hall.
You know what? Sure.
Very good. Follow me.
No, we are not
You
going
might
to
have
take
caught
him
some of
down.
my speech.
In front of the other soldiers? That would be dumb.
Our rules to be drummed into. Most stay in line. Some find themselves inclined towards forbidden pagan practices. The sooner we stamp out such sentiments, the better.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember, strangers may be dangers. If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as soon as possible to the controlling authority.
I don't know why the locals act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.
One of my favorite things about this game is that you are a nameless, faceless, voiceless protagonist, just a pair of gloved hands, so you could be anybody you want.
You're here. It's time we got down to brass tacks, wouldn't you say? I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information.
Well, I guess it would depend. What do you want to know?
I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding Protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know? Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have Protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways.
Let's see.
The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good. I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
I am about to respond to this message there.
That is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot.
Oh, I wouldn't mind so much if I had a bit more sunshine.
Okay.
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
I did have that letter thing, but I guess they won't let me give it to him right now. Maybe we don't have enough relationship with him yet.
Perhaps not.
Behave yourself, Civvy. They'd better start showing me.
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings. Do you have a good reason to leave the village?
Okay.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us.
Keep your
and
nose
help us
clean.
to help you. Follow the protocol.
I said to him, "Where's my pal Johnny? What you done with him?" And that bloody peacock says, "Oh, Mr. Wilmot is currently..."
Okay. Got some burned out candles.
Why here of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why in the church?
Some bugger, pardon my French.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave. Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. These are awful times. If news of this gets out, things will get worse, I assure you. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here. Oh, thank you. I shan't forget your kindness, and no shall Wyndham.
Okay. Well, why would somebody do such a thing?
All too many a reason, I'm sad to say. There are certain beliefs around here. Harmless before the disaster, but since, with the protocol now imposing their law, it has all become somewhat tribal. Maisie here must have got mixed up in something. The weapon that was used to, a peculiar choice. It puts me in mind of those debauched druids out in the woods.
Okay. Where'd my cursor go? Okay. Take.
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear, in God's name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail.
Realize how it
We
looks,
had
though.
naught to do with it. I always liked Maisie. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave. This is village business, and none of yours. Confess? All right, look. She were good at following people, was our Maisie. Nosing around in their business. I don't know, mayhap she found summit and got silenced for it. I saw her the other night, skulking around near an old cellar not far from here. I can mark it for you, but I know naught else. And I don't want to talk about this no longer.
Okay. Trying to figure out now. Oh.
Ah, it's you.
And I know we got these letters and stuff, so I found
You
some
did?
notes.
I see. Well, yes, it's true. She ran errands for me from time to time. I asked her to keep an eye on certain people. She has had quite a talent for it. But I had no reason to kill her. You must believe me. I have a certain arrangement of sorts with some of the villagers. In a world as terrible as this, with evil in the soil and a military boot on their necks, who can blame those who turn to the church for protection? I offer what I can. in return for a small donation to the church. But it is necessary for me to keep some eyes on them as well. In case they waver, there is a lot of temptation within the zone, and temptation too easily leads to corruption.
Okay, well, could one of those people have killed her?
I suppose so. If she had discovered something, perhaps she was following someone on the day she was killed. Her notes might enlighten you on that front. Farewell, and God bless you.
Okay. I found all those letters kind of backwards.
You'll do the right thing, I'm sure. God go with you.
That'll happen.
I trust you will do what is right.
So when I make the grocery store run get stuff for dinner in about an hour. I want to go.
Okay.
You don't.
Oddly enough, I just got dressed.
Citizens of
Took my brain
I'm
to the
amazed
back
that
of
we
the
don't
day.
all have scurvy on this diet.
on Slattern Dale.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
Area is once again declared safe.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? There are saviors and protectors. Well, that's their story, any road. They came in when the government built them walls around the place. Don't think the plan was for them to get trapped in here, same as us, but here they are. Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Morris Wick, owner of this establishment. Take a look at what I have to offer, if you fancy. Listen, a word to the wise, eh? I'm here today not because I've learned to get by with the soldiers, but in spite of them. The village needs to stick together. The protocol is a curse to be born, not somewhat to sympathize with. Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Nowt temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did anyhow. In the months after the disaster, some people started to turn a bit odd. Nothing bad, just different, you know. Kept going on about the soil calling to them. People you'd known your whole life, proper sober folk, suddenly talking about a new purpose. Then one night, they all upped and marched off into woods. Soldiers have been properly down about any talk, since that might sound a bit, you know, pagan. I shouldn't be talking about it neither.
So, with the trading and stuff, you have to, there's scales here in the center. You have to make sure that the deal is good for both you and the person that you're trading with before they'll sell it to you. I haven't had a trade go right yet.
No, there is. If you wait, as you gain skills, you will unlock a charisma skill that weighs the trades a little bit more in your favor.
Excuse me. So, St. Catherine's Church, the bakery, miscellaneous. No, it's not the interchange. Sims mentioned a substation and the bakery. Okay, so I talked to this guy. The woman Maisie who was killed by this guy, but we can't talk to him about that yet.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slatton Dale. Avoid Slatton Dale until the area is once again declared safe.
Okay.
I just want some humbugs and teardrops, not fun.
I forgot where the bakery was.
See that big metal bugger? I could have it. I could.
Steady on, George. It's got guns on it, you know.
A new customer. How do? Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you? Bet you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here, were you now? Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means he can do things us regular folk can't. Oh, aye. There were a lady scientist here not so long ago, Dr. Garrow. They say she used to work at the site over the mere. Top dog too, I was told. Managed to get out while the rest of them boffins were trapped in with us. Any road, she turns up here a few months back out of nowhere and starts throwing her weight around. She did something that got the soldiers' backs up, and they stuck her in their jail on Scathamore.
Okay.
Well, I heard, and I don't know how much credit to give it, that she whispered something to one of them big gun turrets of theirs over at their camp, and the thing shut off, just like that. She waltzed right into the camp, and soldiers were all turned about looking for her. Captain didn't like being made a fool of like that. Of course, that's just hearsay and gossip. And I don't gossip, me. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with.
How do I get my hands on the Bard equipment?
Keep your bloody voice down. Nothing brings the soldiers down on you faster than talking about that. Mayhap I heard rumours of it, but I can't see it out more than that. That's as may be. My life depends on you shutting up. I'm sorry, but I absolutely can't help you with that.
Let's see.
I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did he have in mind? Aye. Well, look. There's ways and means. The old government bunkers, the ones they reckon were secret, like anything stays a secret round here for long. If it's special gear you want, have a poke round in any bunker you find. I've heard there's some grand doings to be had in them, but watch yourself. Few of them are safe.
Okay.
Well, after it all went to cock and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see them. But after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty round here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that from me, all right? Aye, there were. And the captain weren't right happy about it neither.
Hey, Fuzzy.
Now he calls it his duty.
Hello, cat
to
and chat.
enforce the
Yes, it did
quarantine
rhyme.
protocol. And it's pretty nasty about how he goes about it.
How are you doing?
Army
Happy
boys
Saturday.
even took it as their own name. But I reckon he secretly wants to get out of here, same as us. And he'll push us down if it gives him a leg up. Anyhow, I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff.
Oh, those are tomatoes. Okay, I was like, what is that? So this is a game called Atomfall. It's only been out for about a month. It's a game by Rebellion, or from Rebellion, which is one of my favorite publishing and developer and publishing companies. I like their stuff. I don't know if there's anything I really want to give up right now. Maybe that. Not the bullets.
I see a lot of those.
Bit tired, late night. Went a little crazy gaming last night. Nice. Got to sleep at a normal time tonight. Yeah. Oh, a lot of caffeine kind of hyped you up. He does have a lot of those, so we probably shouldn't even mess with that. I'm not gonna buy the We already know how to make mollies.
Can't give you much for that.
He doesn't really have anything that I'm dying to have.
See you around.
Doing good, you know. Just been keeping busy and stuff. This weekend was supposed to be our Together Con, but we have postponed that to a later date. So I had ended up taking an extra day off, so I'll be off work tomorrow. I got a 3-day weekend. It's nice, you know. Yep, there's another gnome, Jingo. Sounds like there's a dog down here or something.
Where's the CO? Just let me show him what I can do. We're getting nothing done here.
Bloody hell.
Make to amend
You
this,
kept me
make to
afraid.
amend that. I just want to buy something for once.
Secret tunnel. TogetherCon is an online convention that is put on by the Real Women of Gaming. And it came about, you know, during COVID, you know, when of course we couldn't get together in person. So basically everything that a convention would do, you know, in life, vendors, panels, you know, for us to be streams because, you know, we are online, chats about games, things like that, just all online instead. People can sell their goods and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty cool concept. It's one of the, you know, I was already part of the group, but it was one of the things that kind of motivated me to want to become part of the staff. No, online, period. Just on Discord. It's a Discord online convention. On the Real Women of Gaming site, realwomenofgaming.com, there's information on the previous TogetherCon, and also talks about how, you know, we ended up making the decision to cancel it for this year. But yeah, no, it's an all online convention. You know, it's one of those, it's a thing that's like pretty cool for folks who, you know, may have social anxiety, you know, can't really get out, you know, or can't afford to go to cons, things like that. So it's a pretty good deal for you know, for those things. You get together with a bunch of nerds that you know are into the same stuff that you're into, you know. Some of the panels that have been presented by the membership is you know, like there was a panel about wrestling. I think Thea did like a panel on Dracula, which was really cool. You know, there's been panels on K-pop. Prince did one where he, you know, presented K-pop videos, which is how I learned about groups that I like now. I did one on how to stream visual novels back when I was doing a lot of Choices stuff. So yeah. Ooh, I need to save. It's been a while. So yeah, it's a good time. You know, and of course, any and everyone is welcome to join the the group and the Discord and to check out the site and all that good stuff. What is the command to show all that stuff? I hit that on accident. Let's see. I forget, but there is one for me. And there's that there. But yeah, the site is just realwomenofgaming.com. And the group, the community is open to all who want to join it. It is not just, fem only, It is for everyone. Gaming together is really what, one of the mottos of the group, Ooh! Ooh! Ooh. Oh, that's not good. What are those? Yeah, I hope you will. I recently did a review on the television show From, which is live on the site right now. Thea just posted up a new article here yesterday. She does a lot of reviews. We have top 10 lists. All kinds of neat stuff. Whoa! 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 Oh, shoot! There's a lot of bug thingies down here. Oh my god. Oh, dang. That's not good. Oh, we gotta destroy that. Requires blue fingers skill. Oh, interesting. I'm like, eee! I had to fight irradiated rats earlier. Ugh. Oh, I'm scared. I don't know what's in this water. I don't know what's in this water! Something exploded on me. Yucky. Oh, I am in very unknown territory right now. I have never been down here. And I have no idea where I'm at. Oh, but I know I'm dying. Oh, yeah. Eat. A lot of little goodies down here for looting. Okay, this is just the back way to where we were. But yeah, do check it out. If you're interested and want to link to the Discord, there's right now there's a whole group of folks that are playing Marvel Rivals right now. So if you're a Marvel Rivals fan, there's a lot of people who play that. A lot of folks play 7 Days to Die. All kinds of, cool stuff. And we hang out a lot. As community manager, I'll post up little things in Discord, polls, and I actually ran a bracket, kind of like a March Madness style bracket for Valentine's Day, where we ultimately crowned Karlach, our server Valentine. Because it started with we did like 4 rounds of voting on a love interest that we really liked in games, and ultimately Karlach won. We have discussions and things like that, so yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a good time. Oh, I'm in Skethermore. That's new. I've never been here. What the hell? Oh, that's a bloated sheep. Oh no, we're not doing that. Oh no. Mm-mm. Nope. Ugh, what do I do? Like, do I put the sheep out of its misery? Is it dead?
I don't know. I didn't find that, so I don't know what you've done. Pretty sure it's dead. I'm pretty sure whatever it is, it's not a sheep anymore.
Of course, I throw my knife and... Ew. Whoa. Yeah. I have not come across a trap yet. Oh, was this where I came? This is where I came in. Okay, yeah. Ah, birds. Ew. Birds, ew. We don't like those. Birds freak me out, for those who didn't know. I do not like them. Sis Sam I am. That is a very large fire over there. Oh, there's a robot over there setting it. Never mind. Oh man, another phone.
This land looks safe. This land is not safe. You should be cautious in this land. This land may kill you.
Huh. Okay. Okay, good. I healed up. I'm gonna go up the road for now. We haven't really advanced the story too much. I actually did some stuff, well, not necessarily out of order, but I picked up some things that we could do in the village that I can't trigger just yet. This is, what would you say? I think it's billed as a survival game.
I would not call it a survival game. It reminds me a lot of games like Skyrim and Oblivion, only it gives the feel of being an open world when really it's not. Everything in this is connected in some way. And the more you explore, the more pieces of the puzzle you put together to get an overall picture. But
an unexplored bunker. Okay, I will come back to that.
So everything that is a side quest ultimately, just is going to add a piece of lore to the overall story rather than be an unconnected thing you go do. So there are no real side quests.
I would say it's not survival in the way that we think of it as survival. I kind of feel like the survival aspect of it is you have to survive the terrain, you have to survive the people, you know what I mean? You're not building shelters.
It's more of an action adventure game in that it Fallout is the closest in gameplay in that you're mostly running around trying to, figure out what's going on. Although there is a definite story here.
Yeah.
And like I said, all of the pieces connect to the same story, unlike, say, Skyrim, where there's so many different threads you could go on. This game doesn't, the rabbit hole doesn't go that far down. It's a game you could complete and then come back and play it again to get a different end result.
Minefield. Woof. Okay, we're not going that way. Well, there's a soldier looking at me anyway, so we're definitely not going that way. There's a group of soldiers there. Oh, glad I didn't go into the bunker yet. But yeah, Fallout definitely is, I would say, it's probably the closest to this. Fallout without all the camp.
I would call it an RPG because, yeah, you do get to do some character development, and your choices do matter.
Yes.
So yeah, it's definitely an RPG.
Here's your skill tree. There's, body conditioning you can do. There's survival aspects, ranged combat, then melee combat things that you can learn.
Then there's other stuff you can unlock as you find it in the game.
Yeah. But yes, it is single player. When we heard about it, when I saw the trailer for the game and I showed it to Jingo, I was like, "Oh, look at this! Check it out." We both thought that it was a multiplayer game, and then he bought us both copies of it, only to find out just about release time that it's really a single player. Trades welcome, no stealing. Okay. Well, it's kind of bombed out right now. Up. Okay. A trader camp. Open to trades on all items.
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I? Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you?
No.
For example, I beat the game at 31 hours, but I only achieved 16 or 36 achievements in the game, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't do. I just happened to stumble upon an ending.
Protocol now, that's what we go by. Well, this region you're in is our land for a start. We took over an old RAF place. Good and secure. We see off any threats from there. Take warning now. Outlaws have tried it on in the past. And it's made the patrols here in Skedamore a bit trigger happy. If you've plans to wander about, be careful.
And when you reach a point like that where you beat the game, it gives you the option to continue playing.
Then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy.
So finding an ending doesn't need to be the ending.
On stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't. Yeah, but everywhere's dangerous in the zone. The trick round here is to stay away from our outposts, then you should be alright.
Yeah, I like the dialogue options too.
And then the special detachment is garrisoned in a Commander's RAF bunker. Well, the flyboys weren't using it, so why not? Steer well clear of both of those spots. I'll mark them for you.
Thanks, Bootsy. You're a soldier?
That I am. One of the heroic squaddies sent to sort out this whole palaver. You can see how well that turned out. Soldiering ain't so noble around here anymore. Not in a place like this. So I just make life a bit more bearable for people. Bit of buying and selling never hurt no one, did it?
Nope, sure didn't.
Well, that's all hush-hush, as you can imagine. Something odd came out with the government projects here, and anything that doesn't look right, well, Captain has us burn it to cinders. There's this stuff, you see, and I should stop talking. Captain has had me eyes if he knew. You'd understand.
Of course.
You got to be careful being so nosy around here. Look, I don't know much, but whatever the Boffins are working on over at the atom plant, talk is it infected the soil. Strange growths sprout up now and again. That's when the special detachment gets its orders to go and torch the stuff. But you let us protocol not worry about that, eh? It's our job to protect this place after all, and the captain's proper serious about it.
But yeah, there are different dialogue options. You can be threatening. You can, just be kind of neutral. So yeah, so it is cool, and people will treat you differently based on how you're talking to them. So those things do have consequences. Allows the crafting of firearm mastery skills to be purchased.
Have you got anything more up my street?
Well, I mean, what do you want? I like my shoddy, though.
Nah, I've got plenty of those already.
I could find another bow, so that's not a problem.
And when and wherever you drop something or trade something, it'll be there if you want to come back for it.
All trades are fine.
So I can craft the combat stems now.
Final. Word to the wise. Everyone trades with old Bootsy, so there's always new things in stock. Come back and see anytime. See you around, chum.
We are not going to mess with Bootsy. He seems like cool people, so we're just going to leave him alone. Respect the protocol to keep you safe. Oh, you had guessed it was a survival game because you know how much I like those. Yeah, I I think there's only really like a couple of survival games that I'm really into. Conan Exiles, yeah. Once Human.
You did some Fallout 76 too.
I played Fallout 76 during beta. It was okay. I've tried to play it a little bit after that, when they made the update, like that first update after the folks started doing the nukes, when they were trying to get that problem under control. Played right after that, and it was okay. I didn't play much. Trying to think, what other survival games do I play?
You played The Forest.
I played The Forest, but it was really hard. I didn't like it.
I think you played Valheim with me a couple of times.
Which I also didn't really like.
Valheim is rough.
Valheim is rough.
It is a true survival game.
It's like, I just want to build stuff and look cool. That's really what I want to do. What's that other game we played? The other one.
Mines in Moria.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That one is
V Rising,
game. V Rising was a good survival title.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I do play a lot of survival games. Mostly because I want to look cool and build stuff.
Conan is definitely that kind of game. And it helps with both games that, if you're so inclined for about $1 a slot per month, you can have your own private playground to play these games.
Oh yeah, I need to have to check out that underground bunker at some point. So yeah, you're right. I do play a lot of survival games. It's like, I would have told you that action RPG is more my style, but no, you're right. I play a lot of survival. Trespassers will be shot. We got about another 20 minutes or so left in my stream today. I want to maybe talk to the Reverend, because I don't remember. Calm down, buddy.
Was that? Better check it out.
Excuse me. Let's see, Maisie was seen entering the cellar. Ah, the cellar. So Maisie was a gal that we found murdered inside the church when we first got to town here. Requires an unknown key. Ooh. Okay. In memory of Neil Howard, a good brother, a good friend who left us 1st of June 1920, age 63 years old, but never forgotten. To the glory of God and in loving memory of George Buckminster Staubert, who entered into rest 12 August 1895 in his 86th year. Many years sexton of this church, and in the resurrection of life. I don't see really anywhere else to go down here. But yeah, you're right. I do play a lot of survival. All right, can't open that door. We need a key. So then back upstairs we go. Come on. Well, they cleaned up her body real quick.
I trust you will do what is right.
Oh, okay, so he wants me to deal with the murderer. Oh no, I don't need to take Pamela down. That would be pointless. It's like she doesn't hurt anyone. She's not armed. Pamela. Oh. So I do need to talk to Pamela. I guess I need to make her aware that I need to talk to her or something.
No, you just need to be facing her. If you come up behind somebody, it'll give you the takedown option every time.
Ah! She keeps turning away. Oh. So... Did the lead go away now? For Dune, I'm gonna say no, only because I don't know. I really don't know anything about Dune. Oh, this cellar, which is not where we are. Where are we on this map? I started listening to Dune. Oh, I see where we are. I started listening to Dune on audiobook, but it was to sleep, so I honestly don't even know what the story is. I just turned the book on and went to sleep. Yeah, Jago's excited about Dune. Pretty sure Raven is excited for Dune. But yeah, other than that, I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know about the game, but I don't know anything about Dune. That's what I'm saying.
We cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blown.
Pamela saw this.
Will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
Yeah.
Hello again. Hello again.
Did we just kill the shopkeeper? Yes, we did. That's alright, he's a murderer anyway. And no one's gonna miss him.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan
Thankfully, that robot didn't see what happened.
strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Beer at the pub tastes.
I trust you will do what is right.
I already did.
I trust you will do what is right.
Ugh. Yeah. I threw it all off. I ended up taking out the murderer. I still got the recipe that he had, which was to make the painkillers. But there was like a whole other thing that he would give you too if you had like let him talk it out and be like, oh, you know, hey, if you don't tell on me, I'll, you know, do this, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what I did. But we'll see.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence treasonous and will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I. The good Dr. Garrow? Not so good in my opinion. That woman is dangerous. Caught her up to her old nonsense again, and incarcerated her smartly at our Skellamore camp. The prison is closely guarded, so don't even think about attempting to reach her without our permission. But that permission may be granted if you prove yourself loyal to us here in the village. Yes, what is it? There's been a what? Sergeant! Take a squad to the church at once. And the culprit? Surely not the vicar. Yes, I suppose that's true. He's perhaps the only person in this ghastly village whose rectitude is beyond question. Now do you see why this place is under military discipline? I fought rebels in the Malayan jungle, and let me tell you, that was positively genteel in comparison to this wretched village. You can hardly call them English hereabouts anymore. Something in the land here is corrupting them all. You've done the right thing coming to me. It's vital this sort of thing's nipped in the bud before it spreads. It can be tricky to tell right from wrong out here, but you seem to have the right spirit. Your assistance is appreciated. I shan't forget it. I'm willing to extend the hand of friendship to you, which would include giving you access to our camp at Skethermore. With us on the same side, if a chance for leaving this zone comes, I can promise you a good chance of seeing the outside. To be blunt, as a stranger, you're in a perfect position to help me with a delicate matter. We recently arrested a certain Dr. Garrow, one of the scientists from the research site. She contrived to escape the zone before the walls went up, but rather unexpectedly returned as part of a military convoy. More fool her. Dr. Garrow is dangerous, very clever, and egotistical enough to believe herself a magnitude cleverer yet. She's refused to tell us anything, and I refuse to stoop to Gestapo methods to force her. But a new face like yours, well, perhaps she'll talk to a stranger who plainly isn't beholden to the protocol. Ideally not. She's a willful one, our Dr. Garrow, and responds badly to demands. Show some finesse if you can. Be friendly, helpful. Shower her with blandishments, whatever you need to get her to talk. When Garrow arrived, she demonstrated an ability to meddle with the barred machinery we've commandeered. Specifically, she disabled our camp's automatic security system and began to poke around where she wasn't welcome. It was an hour before we found her, trying to get access to one of the old barred bunkers. Who knows what damage she might have caused had she found a way inside. She left us no choice but to take her into custody, isolated in solitary confinement, where she can't play her tricks. My men claim she muttered some incantation, and that caused the gun turrets to shut off. I don't believe in such nonsense as magic, but when she was captured, all they found on her was a broken radio. And now I don't know what to think. So you see, I need to know how she did it. What trick she uses to disable our machines. Yes, though I would advise you against doing anything unsanctioned. My men will kill you in an instant if you attempt any silly shenanigans. Here, this pass will give you free passage throughout the Skethermore camp. The soldiers on guard will allow you into the prison section, too, all the way to Garrow's cell. Learn what you can and return here. Be sure to report to me in person. But be warned, one hint of betrayal, and that pass will not save you. I hope I make myself clear.
First thing I'm doing when they take that wall down is going on holiday. Southport, maybe, or maybe somewhere exotic, like Rill.
Okay. So, since we're just a few minutes out, we will pick it up with heading out to Skethermore the next time we come through. I wonder what's going to happen at the church, though. Actually, we better go there first, and then we'll call it for the evening. Because the last time I played this, you know, I didn't get very far. But I kept the murder quiet. I never even met the captain.
If you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately. Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant. Be safe.
Ooh, it's awfully quiet in here. Are the soldiers here?
Murder. About time something instant happened around here.
I feel like I'm a detective in an Agatha Christie.
What? The acid bath killer?
You what?
Those murders a few years back in Notting Hill.
Bloody hell, mate. That's Reginald Christie. He didn't do the acid bath.
Oh, yeah, he didn't give me the key, so I can't open that. Not that there's really anything that great in there anyway. That's just the roof up there, so. I wonder what they did with the vicar, though. I don't see him around.
A stranger, eh?
I'm sure we'll run across him again at some point.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of it.
But we will save it here. And then pick it up next time. Thanks for coming to hang out. I appreciate it very much, as do all of us. I'm Martian Cat. You can find me, of course, on my personal Twitch page, which is Martian Cat, MartianKat. On Threads and Blue Sky, I use the same, not Threads, but on Blue Sky and YouTube, I use the same screen name that I use here. On Threads, Instagram, and TikTok, it's the same screen name, but with an underscore after it. My next scheduled stream is on Friday with my good friend Bitch and Cupcake. We hang out a lot, and she's also a member of Real Women in Gaming, and you know, it's always a good time hanging out with her. We probably will continue playing Dragon Age Inquisition, which is what we've been playing. We played Repo last night, which was hilarious. It was so much fun. You know, thanks for lurking and chatting and all those good things. And I'm gonna leave you with some music, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks, Fuzzy, for hanging out, and everyone. And I'll catch you later. Bye.